I was going to keep this vote thing up for a little bit longer. But the vote is so overwhelmingly in one given direction. Like, it's here. Let's just look at the numbers right now. Let's look at this. Like, I don't want to be like anti-democracy, but at a certain point, there's no point in voting. Yeah, 50 to 7. So, we're going to go ahead and keep using music in the pre-rolls, which is fine. Again, I have no horse in that particular race. I also forgot we were playing Oracle of Ages today because I've been doing a lot of research. Oh, it's done, Dark Day. It's done. We're good. It's over. Quite literally. Oop. It's gone. Anyways, I've been doing so much research for upcoming games that I forgot that I wasn't playing Minish Cap yet. We might play Minish Cap today. That'd be kind of nice. Now, I have no idea where we left off, so let's figure this. I know which dungeon is next. Looks like, oh, it looks like we're doing this little section next. Excellent. Just double checking something. One moment, please. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's do it. So now we can swim. So that should be helpful. Favorite starting screen in a Zelda game? Speaking of which, I asked the chat that same general question. What's your favorite starting screen in a Zelda game? That's the wrong button, is what that is. There we go. A little better. Twilight is the easy winner. Like, without hesitation. Bad mouthing the queen too much gets you sent to prison. Oh, wow. What is this, United States? Alright, sorry. Getting in early with those jokes. I mean, we were trying to elect a convicted criminal, so that's the thing, too. Anyways, alright, so, yeah, best opening, Twilight. Easy answer. After that, that's kind of tricky, because I actually like a lot of the Zelda openings. So we've got Ocarina, we've got LTTP, we've got Wind Waker, which is a really good one. Also Four Swords Adventures, which I don't think was actually on that list earlier. Good morning, Deckfish. God, I don't like Majora's intro at all. Lord, don't startle me. You also heard the guard on the palace was down and came to save Nehru? If anyone's gonna save her, it's me. I won't let you beat me to it. It's no good entering from the front door. There should be a hidden entrance in the palace garden. I'll sneak through there. What? Why do I know about the hidden passage on my first trip here? Never mind that. I'm coming, Nehru. Okay. Thank you, Innocence. Always and never appreciate. What do you mean, Innocence? What happened to old what? Hang on. The VODs are here, right? Yeah, they're right here. They're all public. 1 through 4. Question mark? Yes, we have the tier 3 sword, Dickfish. Oh. Huh. Okay, so everything before the Oblivion line has been archived. You can still find links to all those on the archives page over on the website. I can explain why, but the short answer is YouTube. Gothic 1, Factorio, and Stellaris. You got it. Like, I'm not joking. That really is the short answer here. Long and the short of it is, all of the old stuff needed to no longer be searchable, thanks to how YouTube does things. So, rather than just delete all the old stuff, which, I'm going to be wholly honest with you, was my first reaction, was my first thought, I decided to archive it instead. So it can no longer be searchable on YouTube. You can no longer find it on YouTube unless you already know it's there. And the only thing pointing to that is either if you currently, as of this moment, have a link to it, or if you go to the archive page, which I set up specifically for providing those links. Okay. Hey, Reuting. So you like mandatory stealth sections, right? Now, I thought we already had the super sword. I mean, we aren't getting the Bigoron sword because I don't care. It's just time-consuming, and honestly, we already do 10 damage per swing. I don't think it's worth the time investment. Hi, Giga. No. Let's find out. Nope. God, that's like 10 days and flips in a row where it's been tails. Kind of crazy. Okay, good. It does save progress. I actually kind of wanted to get caught to see if it saves progress, which it does. So I can just run up and be like, boing. Oh, this is less irritating than Ocarina's section, and this is in the wrong spot. Dang it, I was moving a window! I don't own either games yet, Reuting. I sort of put a freeze on purchasing Switch games until we find out the exact backwards compatibility nature of the Switch 2. Especially since we already know that developers have already started putting in code to take advantage of the Switch 2's new hardware. Ocarina will score worse than people expected to, because of Master Quest. For the same reason that Zelda 1 has scored worse than people expected it to. Yeah, if I'm being honest, Spartan, I was actually really tired and wanted to lay back down. But I couldn't get back to sleep, so I gave up. Honestly, so did I until I looked it up in OCNs. Whoa! Perfect, Act. All I need is a PSN to... So, there's this thing which not a lot of people are aware of, and I'm going to be plugging this as often as I possibly can to remind people that this is a thing. No, Darkrai. So... I mean, if you're playing the N64 version, yeah. But the N64 version, it wouldn't score as well anyways. Obviously, Sony sucks, but no. Although I am getting more and more anti-Sony the older I get, because holy crap. It's actually funny, when Sony fanboys used to accuse me of being a Sony hate boy, with no evidence or reasoning behind their logic whatsoever, I was just like, no, I'm good, it's cool. But now it's like, no, screw Sony. Anyways, no. Companies make money, a lot of money, selling your data. And it's becoming more and more apparent exactly how much money they're making on that. Because quite a few large-scale entertainment companies, not just in video gaming, like companies like YouTube or TikTok or Google or anything to do with any kind of social media or having like a site like IGN, they're making the majority of their additional income by selling your data. And I guarantee you that's why a lot of decisions have been made the way they have been lately. Because the reason Sony is locking down so hard on the PSN thing is they have done the math and determined that Sony... They determined that the money they would make from sales off of games... I'm saying this wrong. God damn it, I can't talk. Sorry, I looked at what Dark Dice said and that completely confused me. They've determined that the loss of sales from forcing people to use the PSN is going to be worth the additional income of being able to sell their data. There we go. That's the sentence. God, that took me a minute to get that out. Sorry about that. Who are they selling your data to? Anybody will buy it. It's been a big business for quite a while, honestly. But it's also becoming more of a big deal as time goes on, as I just mentioned. No, it's okay, Dark Day. I do absolutely hope Sony doesn't take over Microsoft, which is what I thought you typed at first. I was just like, what? That's why it distracted me so much. I'm like, huh? But no, Microsoft is actually doing some scummy stuff for the exact same reason that Sony is. The actual gaming division at Microsoft, which is probably one of the more legit gaming divisions out there, which is sad, has started losing the fight against most of the other executives further up in the business. And the demand for more and more profit at the expense of everything else has started really driving concepts. Lore, I'm amazed you come so far. Wait! Do you mean to turn your sword on me? If you want to hurt Nehru, then go right ahead. Very well, time to kill Nehru. Wait, really? Hold on, what? But I want to kill Nehru. I want to kill her. I was actually just thinking of using the rod, and I was like, oh yeah, wrong game. Okay. I'm gonna do it, Deckfish. I'm gonna kill her! Die, Nehru. You don't belong in this world. I guess we could use mystery seeds. Sure. I do like killing innocent people, though. Not bad, but as long as I'm in Nehru's body, you cannot harm me, which means I'm invincible. I thought this was just a weight thing anyways. And yeah, I'm kind of with ACT. Microsoft, Sony, they're all crap. Like, Valve is one of the better companies out there, almost primarily because of the fact that the people on top are sufficiently well off to not need to be greedy or avaristic. The moment Valve sells, the moment we no longer have Gabe Newell in charge of Valve, we are screwed. Seriously, I am hopeful that we will get fan packs that disconnect Steam from everything else. Yes, he is, Dark Day. That's the problem. I'm slowly dying here. Interesting boss battle. I don't even remember this being a boss battle. Yeah, no kidding, Darkrai. And we're dead. Speaking from speaking historically, Noctis. Ego. Narcissists are a bad thing. And a narcissist will absolutely do a whole lot of things that people won't do out of greed, you know? Yeah, greedy people tend to be more predictable, and frankly, even greedy people tend to have their limits. Prideful people, they can cause a mess. If you have both, then, well, I could make a joke here, but I won't, out of respect. I mean, greed is perfectly understandable. For example, I don't want power. I want all the power. Or, sorry, man. Damn it, loner. I said power, not money. Power is money. No, it isn't. That would be funny if in real life you could just buy, like literal superpowers. It's like, alright, hang on. Let's see. I'd like to take flight, super speed, super endurance, this. And, yeah, and you just literally just buy power. Yeah, see, Ravenbeak was right. Power is everything. Let's see, so that's going towards Planescape Torment, Project Wingman, and Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. You got it. Thank you, Loner. For the power! I mean, the money. Money. It's not power. Yeah, holodecks are all good and fine until you think about what that would be like in real life. Round 2. Now that I know what I'm doing. There were no bits. Darte. You're lying to me, Darte. Not that I blame you. It is the current meta. Lie about everything. Not bad at all. Just wait until next time. What is this commotion? Laura? Where are we? Are you truly Nehru? You seem different. You seem nice. The queen comes with impeccable timing. The body of a queen suits me just fine. Do you know what I'm gonna do now? Let me tell you. Meet the petrified ones. I shall catch them all. What? Nehru. Is it you? Is it really Nehru? Ralph, I'm sorry to make you worry. I'm fine now. Let's return to our own age. What are you doing? Catch them now! Thank you, Laura. You've safely pried me from Varen's grip. Now all the strange things that happen in the land should return to normal. Ah! Garon's still in the past, right? If she is, she can she still create an age of darkness and continue to the present? Yes, that's how time works. Sorry, Laura, I was the one running around while you did the saving. But know this, I'll be the one to stop Veron. I won't leave the people of the past to her evil deeds. Forgetting about Veron would be foolish. If we do, she'll just come for Nehru again. Dude, I get that you like your girlfriend, but Jesus Christ! Can you go brain along with your dick? Laura, you have the Harp of Age, so I want you to keep it for now. I'm sure it'll continue to age you. Now let me teach you the last tune, which will unlock the true power. The power of Choco Anger. Now we can just immediately shift back and forth between time frames. Lord, don't forget about us. It's Twinrova. Nice to see you after so long. We are Twinrova, Gerudo witches. You are quite busy back in Holodrum. You seem pleased to have rescued Nehru, but Ambi's age is already filled with cries of sorrow. By extending the reach of the Dark Realm, Veron has spread sorrow across the land. Soon the flame of sorrow will ignite. Only one realm remains. When the three flames burn in darkness, the evil king shall return. Thanks for the intel. Those hags, what are they trying to do? I can't take this lore. I'm going back to Ambi's age to be stupid. Bye, Ambi. Little else I can do, so I'll return home for now. Stop by anytime. Yeah, I know you're just a plot coupon, even though you have power over time! Twinrova's behind Veron? What does she mean by evil king? What's going on? Lord, this gives me a very bad feeling. You must stop it. The next essence. That's weird. An essence is echoing from inside a fish? Well, that's weird. I wouldn't worry about it. No, Ocarina, which I remind you is a completely different continuity from this, has nothing to do with this game. Any more than Sid in FF6 has anything to do with Sid in FF4. Now, let's see. Okay, so Dark Day. First of all, thank you, Dark Day. Yeah, can you just give me mastery over time? I would appreciate that. Thanks. So that's going towards Dealer's Choice. Resident Evil block. Dragon Quest 11. Thank you, Dark Day. Yeah, let's just go kill the Queen. Officially, no, there's no connection. And I mean that with actual sincerity, because I decided to try and look this up a little bit. It turns out they're just doing the same damn thing that every freaking Japanese property does, where they like to have completely different characters who look the same and sound similar and have similar names, but they're just references, right? Tingle is actually a lot easier way to explain this. It's not the same Tingle in each of the games. He's just a reference to the other games. And again, I joked about this earlier, but the Sids in the Final Fantasy are another perfect example of this. This is a really common Japanese trope. So no, these Twinrova, who are twin old witches who take care of Ganondorf, have absolutely nothing to do with Twinrova, the twin old witches who took care of Ganondorf. I don't get why that's a thing. Don't ask me. Honestly, it bugs the crap out of me, because there's one thing I really dislike about the Zelda mythos. And it's the concept of everything always happening in loops over and over and over again. Something that they like to push, although they've never officially canonized, is the idea that everything that happens across each of the Zeldas is part of the same timeline, because it's this big cycle of endless cycling, cycle. That the nonsense we kept making fun of in Breath of the Wild is actually canon. That every 10,000 years, which is just a ludicrous amount of time, there's another iteration of all of the same people, because everyone's just a reincarnation of everyone else. And it's just doing this forever. And I cannot think of anything more dull and awful than that. Yes, not even multiverses. Now that we can swim in the water, let's go do that. Hey, there's a pirate ship down there. Oh, by the way, if the 10,000 years thing doesn't sound as ludicrous to you, please remember, first of all, that what human beings were doing in 8,000 BC. But second, and arguably more importantly, remember that each cycle is apparently 10,000 years off from every previous cycle. So, how many Zelda games are there? Like, I've heard of stagnation, but that's insanity. Yeah, no kidding, Darkrai. Perfect. So they had the Anunnaki Empire 10,000 years ago. What about 10,000 years before that? And then 10,000 years before that. And then 10,000 years before that. And then 10,000 years before that. This is so stupid. I'm sorry. I can only make fun of it because it bugs the crap out of me. My family's been fishing this island since my grandpa's day. This island is drifting to the west. So long ago it was farther to the east. Cool. Creepy, but cool. Now we have infinite time control. Behold the power. Oh god. I began my life as a fisherman on this island, but now the island drifts towards the horizon. My grandson's day, this island will be farther west. Anyways, I'm going to try not to harp on the 10,000 thing, because I know people get sick of me harping on that. So all I'm going to say is, this is dumb. Moving on. It's okay, there's dumber things in the Zelda timeline. Like Hilia. That's a last-minute introduction to the franchise, isn't it? Okay, can I do this in the water? Nope. Okay. This feels like how I get back. Not how I go forwards. But there's nowhere else to go? I mean, my niece does that all the time, act. When she's trying to say that something's big, she says it's a billion such and such big. Here again, isn't it? Well, no, hang on, there's down here. Or not. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, I legitimately forgot that this exists, too. It doesn't, Darkrai. As we'll talk about when we go further, with Skyward Sword, they kind of reset the setting a little bit. And the three goddesses just kind of stopped really being a factor in the story. Instead, it's all about Hilia now, the one goddess, who of course is Zelda. And that's not even like hyperbole. The idea there is that each Zelda is just a reincarnation of Hilia. By design, actually. As in Hilia herself wanted that. For reasons we'll get to later. Not a big fan, no, act. I'm fine with changing up the status quo, really. And hitting the wrong button, that's my favorite thing to do underwater. But, yeah, no, that's just... What? I mean, honestly, it doesn't bother me as much if you take it as I myself have posited it. No, seriously. If you presume all the Zelda games are not connected, and that it just goes Skyward Breath Tears, all of a sudden a lot of my issues go away immediately. As I've said many times, it's their insistence that there's totally one timeline that tends to irritate me. I like the seashell trees underwater, by the way. Up here. By the way, you're low in health. In case you missed that. What's with all this death jellyfish? Good lord. I'm dead. Okay. Okay, thank God. Okay, let's not do that. So here's the Zora in 4-bit form. Welcome, young mermaid. This is Zora Village. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. There's a large library hang on. East of King Zora's palace. Nice place you got going on here. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. I suggest you get me some healing, or I can't be held responsible for what I do. I mean, true, Dark Eye. Isn't there anyone who can entrust with Zora's symbol of heroism to? The symbol, the Zora scale, is a powerful sea charm. Yeah, I get what they were going for on the underwater effect. It's actually even technically impressive, but it is a little distracting. King Zora's palace is beyond here. Oh, thank God. Does he have a heal? Up. What's that? What's that? That's the library. I'll get to that in a second. Oh my God. I can't even imagine what this would look like with a scanline filter. Although, I think we have that, don't we? Hang on. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Behold its glory. This is just for you, Yura. God, that's so terrible. This is the palace of our ruler, King Zora, but long ago the king fell ill. Ever since we've continued on with no king, that which the king looked after, the key to the Eyeglass Eye Library, has been lost. Okay, hang on. That's before I have a headache. Let's turn that back off. Ah, it's even worse. Ah, there we go. I know people prefer that. I'm glad that they can enjoy that, because that is just headache-inducing to me. Yeah, I hate the melted crayon thing. It's been an option in a lot of emulators for a long time, and I'm not a fan of it. Ooh. my god. Jabu resides beyond here. It's said to be quite a maze inside his belly. Yeah. Hello? Jabu? Jabu? Ah, whatever. Yeah, like I said, it's the melted crayon look. Not a fan. Oh, there we go. It's like, can I ever resurface? Can I get a couple of hearts, please, game? Just, you know, to shut that up. Thank you. Please listen, young one. I may not believe this, but I am the Queen Fairy, guardian of the sea. The curse of an evil named Varen has made me appear so. Magic of fairy powder can bring it back to normal. Varen has poisoned the sea. Soon all living things in it will perish. Please go find some fairy powder. Okay. That stairway leads to the throne room. The king is ill. If you must see him, make it brief. Well, okay. What's up, dude? King Zora's face looks so pained, doesn't it? Yeah, he keeps trying to say Moeep. The pain, this is the end for me. To think the prosperous royal family could fade in a generation. Yeah, that sure would suck. We believe we need a special medicine called a magic potion to cure King Zora's illness. We can find a magician to create such a potion. You can't. Alright, so we've lopped off the head of one monarch. Let's go find Queen Ambi. Boy. Talk to me. These are filthy. I can't swim in peace. Hey, it's Jabu. I do actually like that he's a little fish here. Don't think us noble sea Zoras the same as those savage, vulgar river Zoras. Oh yeah, by the way, there's your official, and I'm not joking, explanation for the two different types of Zoras. Because just making the, you know, the people Zoras a different species, you know, that would have been insane. Instead, no, we gotta have river Zoras, and then we've gotta have regular Zoras. Sure. Completely unnecessary, but alright, whatever. So I'm just double checking something real quick. Yeah, I don't care about upgrading my ring box, because why would I? I have the only ring I will ever equip currently equipped. I can go gather some rings now, but once again, ring. Oh, sure. Now I get a fairy. Okay. Oh, and Highblade Vault. Sorry, God, you can tell I'm behind. Not even acknowledging Blade Javal. I truly am worthless. Didn't actually mean to warp up here, but whatever. Looks like I got the warp point anyways, though, so yay. Yeah, something I have pointed out many, many times is that most settings were not designed to be settings. Like, nobody expected Star Wars to take off the way it did. Or Star Trek, or Final Fantasy, or Mega Man, or anything else. Very few settings were written from the beginning. They just accidentally did success and then kept going. Still, there is an art and a skill to designing a setting in reverse, essentially. Which I think more writers need to work into. Ignore that noise. Seeds while we're here. Oh, assuredly. No question. I mean, yeah, Darkrai, pretty much. His goal was just different. Kingy, I got you some medicine. I mean, the seas are still polluted, but, you know, at least you'll live. Thank God the noble king will live while the entire ocean dies. Whew! It looks very suspect, but if I'm about to die, it can't hurt to drink it. Well... Ew, it's awful, but it flows through me. The royal line is saved. Yay! Who are you? Well, thank you, Lore. The filthy water that flowed in from the east lately must have made me ill. I will never forget you. What do you wish for, Lore? A big fish? Do you mean Jabu Jabu? But he's the guardian of us Zoras. Calling him a fish is an insult. Watch your language. Okay. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, how did this work? Whatever, I suppose. What the hell's magic? I think I've heard of that before. Great healer, what do you ask? You wish to enter Jabu Jabu? My permission is needed to enter Jabu Jabu. But I can't permit just anyone to see our guardian. Anyhow, the filthy seawater has left Jabu Jabu near death. If you say you must, then find a way to get rid of this filthy seawater and save Jabu Jabu. I accept your quest. We got the library key. This is the key to the Eyeglass Isle Library, east of here. It is an ancient library, so I do not know if this key still works, but perhaps you can research why the seawater is so filthy. I trust you to save Jabu Jabu. Good morning, Kitty. You're just... which I just pronounced extremely wrong. Catarigus? Catarigus? Look. Oh, actually, I want to warp over here, don't I? Oh, by the way, I haven't really explained this yet. So here's what happens if you hold right while you're in fin form. This is me holding right. This is me holding left. So the only way to move is to tap. Right, 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 right. Left, 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 right, 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 right. Like that's how you move. Yeah, you have to flap, and that's not great. Those who have seen a strange beast on the isle to the west say the beast is always there, never attacks, and just stares as if asking for help. Some even claims it speaks. It's nonsense! Fairy Queen used to live on the isle west of here, but she vanished recently. Surely the Fairy Queen could do something for the seas. Fairy powder's locked away in the back, but without another book of seals, no one can reach the powder. Oh, what is fairy powder? Not that I'm aware of, but well. This is the Hourglass Isle Library. Fairy powder is said to be stored in the back, but I've yet to see it. Yeah, I was gonna say, remember this library was sealed away for, like, forever. And these people were just sealed inside to die, I guess. A little rough. I'm studying the cause of the filthy seawater. It seems to have suddenly become polluted hundreds of years ago, but I've learned nothing more. Welcome, this is Hourglass Isle Library. Long ago, fairy powder was kept in this very library. However, at some point in the past, someone took it away. Hey! I resemble that remark. There used to be something in the back for sealing things away, but now there's just a crinkled old book. I can already read The Fairy Queen Who Keeps the Sea Clean. That's my favorite story. Have you heard of fairy powder? It turned the cursed queen back to her original shape, and it was kept in the back. I don't know if it's true or not, but it sure is romantic. This is the Book of Seals. It was once part of a set, but now only this one remains. How they were used is an eternal puzzle. So you can solve the riddle? That should be interesting. I give you the Book of Seals. Thanks. So will I be doing 4-Job Fiesta this year? No, I don't have time, unfortunately. To my great dismay. I haven't been able to do a 4-Job Fiesta in years at this point. Thank you, legitimately right. Maybe some year. Ah, I missed that. What was that? 4, 2, 2. No, don't do that. Ah. Oh crap, that was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Two, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 2. 1, 1. 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 1, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. One, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. There we go. You've done well to make it so far. I acknowledge your courage and offer you this. You got the fairy powder. It removes curses. Okay. Hey, lady. Yeah, I mean, I've been meaning to do so for a while, but in fact, if you've been paying attention, I've done this before. The problem is, back in the day, I was using the blazer, and the blazer didn't work because getting blazers in colors other than blue, gray, black, and white was just not happening. And they're all practically the same color, except for the white one, which didn't fit right. So, in other words, I was limited to gray, blue-gray, or black-gray. Then I switched over to the coat. I was like, all right, the London fog. Sweet. Now I can finally have different colors. Nope. There's 2 colors of London fogs. Tan and black. But then my sister came up with this idea. This is a kimono. And this worked out pretty well. So, no problem. I finally got new colors, right? Well, I do, because I've got white. But, still looking for any other color. Haven't been successful so far. You brought me fairy powder. Now I can return to normal. Sprinkle the powder on me. Thank you, young one. Now I can cleanse the seas of evil. I did that during the Arceus run, actually, Noctis. I do. It was for PMD, I'm pretty sure. I haven't got rid of the scarf. I still have it. But now the seas are clean. Yay! We can go get all kinds of optional stuff I don't care about at all. Whee! Yeah, the rings. I love rings. I need those rings. Seas are back to normal. King Zora's all better too. All is good. You have even given us clean seas again. I must thank you once more. What do you wish to enter Jabu Jabu? Wish I could tell you to do as you please, but Jabu Jabu's still young. He's too small to go inside him. You'd better give up. It's hopeless. Unfortunately for you, I'm actually a Time Lord, so... That's true, Noctis. Is that ring better than doing double damage? The answer's no. I mean, don't mistake me. I know you could swap back and forth between them to heal, and that's valid, but honestly... I don't remember where to get that ring. Next year, seawater's clean again, and Jabu Jabu's health is returned. All is well. I never go back on my word. I dub you Zora Hero and permit you to enter Jabu Jabu. You may go and see Jabu Jabu. Thanks? Kings, am I right? So, functionally... last dungeon. There's actually 2 dungeons after this, but... Welcome to Jabu Jabu's Belly. Cool. We'll see how this one manages. Ow. But first I want to jot down A+ to gameplay. I know. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, it's the water dungeon. Will it be good or terrible? Because there's nothing in between. That explains why nobody answered me, though. Does anyone know what the name is of the healing ring that was mentioned earlier? Because I don't remember the name of it. Patrick, yeah. And good morning, Bragwin. Hopefully today is treating you well. As if it isn't. Okay, yeah. So all I was talking about is water dungeons. That's funny. I was trying to debate, like, water dungeons that were good as opposed to the ones that aren't, because there's no in between, right? There's either good water dungeons or crap ones. I also specifically mentioned the Great Bay and how I've hated that dungeon every time I've ever done it. Like, screw that dungeon so hard. Heart ring, huh? No. I was talking the whole time. Then I started thinking about the water dungeons that actually worked, and I mentioned Twilight Princesses. I was trying to think of which other water dungeons actually work, and then I asked a question about that, and nobody responded, so I assumed everyone was just ignoring me. Or busy, or not watching, or, you know, you get it. What am I doing? Ah, yes, the control room. Speaking of water dungeons, this is a true water dungeon because we have to control the water level in the dungeon. Which, yeah, I'm going to just use a walkthrough. I don't know how many negatives, or if any negatives this will be, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. When you say clearing out content... okay. Yeah, the rings as a whole are actually worthy of a couple of positives, which I've given to both games. There's some cool stuff there. Some cosmetic stuff as well, but some cool stuff. Yeah, the problem is doing double damage is just always going to win on that. That being said, I do like the ability to have, like, challenge runs, low percent runs, or just playing around with the game. That is always a good feature. That being said, I would probably never use the blue ring, personally. And I never have, because I've never used any ring in this game until yesterday, or whenever that was. I still can't believe that. Blue ring halves the damage you take. Or reduces it by 1, I forget which, but it's the defense equivalent of the red ring. Red ring. Okay, it is half damage. I thought so. Knowing how math usually works, probably rounded down. Well, rather, how programming usually works. The green ring is different. It reduces the damage you take by 1 and increases the damage you do by 1. I was looking that up, because I was curious. So it is good at both, but it's nowhere near as good at either. Yeah, exactly. Green ring is red mage. Contradictorily enough. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Whew. Gosh. Did I just screw myself over? No, we're okay, we're okay. It would be interesting, Dakota, is if the order of operations was literally left to right. Like, to explain that a little bit. So there's your equipment. I only have 1 space, but you can have up to 3 spaces for rings, right? So the order in which you equip them actually determines the order of operations. Which would only be cool if something told you that in-game, otherwise it's bullcrap. Nobody likes gray mages. Haven't you ever seen Star Wars, Noctis? So there's no Rainbow Mage that I know of, but I came up with Silver Mage. And Emperor Mage. Oh, no. Okay. So you know those, oh, you made one mistake and have to redo the entire dungeon kind of mistakes that this game likes to do? So, yeah. Okay, so I have to redo the entire dungeon, so I'm going to indulge in a save state and just tack on another 10 minutes there, if that's okay with everybody. Because I really will have to go do the entire dungeon over again to fix that. I would have to go back up the left path, get back up to the control room, hit the red switch, go back over to the right path, go back to the section I just did, go hit the blue switch again, go up, and then don't accidentally go through the wrong one-way door this time. I've never been a fan of that approach to dungeon design. The Zeldas have been doing it since Zelda 1, too. It's also one of the biggest problems, like, objectively, with the Water Temple in Ocarina. Is the Water Temple does that crap. Especially in Master Quest. Oh, sorry, someone asked what Master Quest is. Sorry, who was that? Are you still there? Terrible about answering questions. I am awful. I'm sorry. Okay. That was an interesting boss fight. Apparently there's other ways to kill him. According to that walkthrough over there. Come on. There you go. Ah! Long switch. Minish is next. A much shorter game, among other things. Same team, though, that made these last two games. And a lot of that team will go on to make the next two games we're playing as well. So we're in the same team for a while. That's by design, obviously. Or rather, I'm putting these games together by design. To see how they all stack up against each other. I'm not sure how Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks will go, so we'll see. We'll see. Alright, I should go back to the walkthrough so I don't accidentally have to redo a whole chunk of the dungeon. Twice. Okay, so. Good thing I checked the walkthrough. I'm already going the wrong way. Cool. I like going the wrong way. Spirit Tracks really should score better, and I remember it fondly, but we'll see. What? Okay, so it actually means down left, not left left. Got it. Yeah, no, I did, Darkrai. I had trouble getting Spirit Tracks, like, defeatable. Just because of the singing puzzle. Which is MSQ, it's required. Yeah, Nintendo has always been in love with their gimmicks, for good and for bad. Mostly bad. It's actually funny, when they get rid of those gimmicks, their games get a lot better. It's weird. You know what LCTV's gimmick was? Oh, that's right, it didn't have one. How about Twilight Princess? Oh yeah, that one didn't have a gimmick either. Ocarina? No gimmick. Unless you count being in 3D a gimmick, which I guess, but eh. Majora actually did have a gimmick. But I think it actually used it pretty well. Okay. The core mechanic of Majora was the gimmick. You have 3 days. Use them well. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I gotta re-find where I'm at on this walkthrough. Give me just a second. I was gonna try to just do this dungeon naturally. I'm really glad I didn't. Well, if we're talking hardware gimmicks, then no. Like, Four Swords Adventures, there's another one that has, you know, a gimmick. That's the GBA control thing, which definitely was to the diminishment of that particular game. Breath of the Wild had the gyro control gimmick. I don't know what Tears has. We'll get there someday. There was the Rumble Pack. That's true. Ocarina did have the Rumble Pack. Although I don't think that ruined it because it was such a minor little extra thing. Unless you were going for all the hearts, in which case, screw you, go buy the Rumble Pack. So never mind, I guess Ocarina did have the gimmick. You goddamn like. That's a good question, Traxy, but I do not have an answer for you. You know, another sin this dungeon commits. Even if you do everything correctly and have a walkthrough, there's still a bit of backtracking. I get why they do it that way, but it's still just kind of an eyebrow raise, you know? Even if they were limiting themselves, they could still do a thing where they, like, allow you to have a really quick warp point to the control dungeon or something like that. Or maybe more careful placement of where the control buttons are, or maybe have multiple control buttons to change the terrain. I don't know, just food for thought. Like I was gonna say, if all this looks familiar, we've been through every screen we've gone through so far, except for this one. Probably a Blade to Ball. Especially since so much of both games was being built out of the bones of 3. Which I'll keep pointing out because I get the reasoning there, even speaking personally, but if you like, it's so easy to understand. All you have to do is think about anything you could work on, like a painting or a song or a story or a game or a movie or a show or a book, and just picture you've made 3, now you have to make 2. And that's, well, that's a thing, right? Having said that, I will say, I think we're far enough in at this point, I can definitively say, Ages is a game that's gelling a lot better for me than Seasons was. Seasons felt too vacuous too often. In fact, the most common word I would use to describe Seasons is that it's just Zelda 1 again, which makes sense since most of the Zelda 1 remake stuff ended up in Seasons. Well, that's a good point, Darkrai. They started off making 1 game, then 3, then 2. That's even worse. Honestly, I agree with you, Blade Taval. Especially since this is a team that's not even core Nintendo. This is the flagship studio here. Sorry, the name of the studio is Flagship. Working primarily under Capcom. Although, as I mentioned, a lot of the people who made these games, including Minish Cap, would then move on to go ahead and also make the DS games, because so many of them would transition over to core Nintendo. In fact, I've had a theory for a while that the reason Flagship eventually got shut down and folded back into Capcom was because so many of its developers left to go work at Nintendo. EAD, specifically. Are you serious with this? Okay. I'm glad I have a walkthrough, because go redo the entire second half of the dungeon to get to this switch again is not something that would have occurred to me. I'm going to be real. Pretty much everything we just did was to get a small key, by the way, if you were paying attention. Which, there it is. There's actually a second one up ahead, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I would love to see how fast a speedrunner pushes through some of this stuff. Obviously, they have the route completely memorized, but I'm wondering if they can speed it up a little bit, you know? I'm going as fast as I can, I swear, Blade Javal. I didn't even see the thing I was switching to. 1 hour and 17 minutes. Jeez Louise. I think it's because the actual tone of the melody is repetitive. It's technically a different measure, each repetition, but it doesn't feel like it because it's so similar to itself. Oh, that sucks, Hephaestus. I was just about to pull it up for later. Hit the wrong button, of course, to look at it. But anyways, whatever. Welcome back, Act. Welcome to hell. Oh god, I've lost track. Okay, one more left. One more left. And there's a small key. We just did all this for another small key. This game, I swear. Wow. Okay. If this looks familiar, this is now the third time we've been through this section. Sorry, I keep double-checking the instructions because it's really easy to get lost on this. We're almost done, believe it or not. See if we can get some health. Okay. Yeah, no, I figured this is what we were doing. We've been gathering small keys for a while, and it looks like this is one of those small key gauntlets. You know what I'm talking about, right? For those of you who don't, sometimes Zelda games will have this thing where it's like, here's 3 small key doors in a row. And thus your goal is to go finish the rest of the dungeon to get those keys, to be able to push through it. Boss key. Good news, we've only been in here about 40 minutes with a walkthrough. Oh, you're right. Sorry. We're at 50 minutes in here because the restart. Never mind. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get off the spikes. You stupid idiot. Alright, who's ready for the boss? Hopefully it'll be a good boss fight. Most of the boss fights have been pretty good in this game. I can just hold him here, if I wanted to. Well, this is neat, but unfortunately this is really simplistic. I keep waiting for, like, him to do something else, but no, it's just, like, lightning attack, and then shoot, and then switch into shot. Cool, but a little basic. Not bad, though. I fought worse bosses in this game. GG. So why was the rolling sea inside Jabu? And do I want to know the answer to that question? You're too late, Lar. The Black Tower has already reached the heavens. Whoa! Your might alone can't stop this. Behold. Cool looking tower, actually. The Black Tower is finally complete. Powers of darkness, come to me. Powers of darkness flow through me. The powers swell. Even without the powers of young Nehru, I can use the powers to stop time. Now true darkness comes. The sorrow of people shall be delivered to me, lighting my flame of sorrow. Oh, that would be cool, Monobrow. Always with the petrification. None can stop Varan now. You can only wait for the flame of sorrow to light. What of you? All humanity can feel the sorrow. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Saving Nehru is enough. Varan's deeds have changed the world. Lore, I cannot hear the last essence at all. It must be somewhere in that Brenna. Yeah, it's somewhere in the world. You have done so much for us. Our seas are clean and all is well. I offer you our symbol of heroism, the Zora scale. Thanks. Yes. I know, right? A noble name? Like, there's actually a narrative to this one. Which further solidifies the idea that Seasons was mostly the 1 remake. Because, no offense to 1, there's not a lot of narrative there. There's a bad guy. He captured a princess. Go save her. That's kind of it. Oh, hang on. Get the plot coupons to go save her. There we go. I'm gonna look up one thing really quick before we move on. Oh, wow. So in order to get the level 2 heart ring, what we'd have to do is we'd have to buy everything in the secret shop, which means rupee farming for a bit. Then we have to do the treasure chest game, which is a coin flip. We have to do that 3 times in a row, and then we have to do it 2 times in a row. So we have to do it 5 times in a row. If we successfully guess the coin flip 5 times in a row, we get a rare seed ring, which we have to go then plant, which has a chance of being the heart ring. We're not doing that. Yeah, Bugs Bunny. No. Sorry. Here, have slightly different music. I need to type something up really quick. Let's see. What's very Zelda music? Yes, we're fighting you, Giga Pudding. I need to put you down. Shh. For your own sake. I will remember you as you once were, Giga. A pudding of excellent fancy. And not this monstrosity triacle you've become. Think well of me, Giga. Stab. Alright, I can picture it, Giga. I can picture it. Alright, hold on. What? Okay. And yet, to really emphasize it, every time you hear me going bloop, 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 that's actually me tapping the controls. See, what kind of mask would you have, though, Giga? Well, you know, the Asians all have their masks, right? To indicate their station. But what is the station of the Giga Pudding? The King Slime Mask. Oh, I like it. I like it. The seas beyond here swallow up all who venture into them. The Sea of Storms. Da-na-na, da-na-na. I can't allow a child like you to pass. Wait, the Zora scale, so you're lore! You may pass. I know not what lies beyond, and I ask not why you must pass. Fare you well. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here either, to be totally honest with you. I'm just following the walkthrough. I assume it's not leading me astray. Hey, the ship! Remember these guys? Tales tell of giant ruins out east of the Sea of No Return. If you go to the ruins out east, you can never return. Get the vibe here. Captain isn't thinking about a thing. How long have we been adrift? Ahoy! It's been a long time. I didn't expect to meet you here. Come all the way back from Drum. We got stuck in this sea of storms and can't get out. Yarr! You've got the Zora scale. Sea charm. Aye, that could calm the sea of storms. How about you give me that scale? Okay. Thank ye. You're a good man. Ahoy, mateys! See the spirit of seafaring man. Aye, aye, sir. Thank ye. Now we can escape these seas. Take this as a sign of me thanks. It's the jewel called the Tokay Eyeball. Oh, I remember that. Said to be the thing that opens the way to the ancient tomb. I don't know if it's true at all, but, you know, whatever. You've really upped us out. Oi, we found that Tokay Eyeball on Crescent Island. Maybe we should head that way. Rolf now. Bye. And they were never heard from again. Literally, I suppose. I'm not sure at this point, Mike Kamano. Here we are. Perfect. Show your courage, wisdom, and power. The road to the past shall reveal them. So is that power or courage? You know, the Gibdos, I mean. Because... Never mind. Ahem. Ouch. Is that like the old Batman show? Not at all, Spartan, no. Terrified might be a better word. You did it, Ross. Can I just say, what a really lackluster ending to all of Star Trek, functionally. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time all of Trek has ended on a lackluster note. In fact, all three of Trek's endings have been on a lackluster note, if you're paying attention. Well, the first ending was Turnabout Intruder in TOS. The second ending was These Are the Voyages in Enterprise. The third ending is Life Itself in Discovery. I mean, by default, Life Itself is better than the other two, but like... really impressive dungeons in Zelda so far. Turnabout Intruder is the second worst thing Trek has ever... second worst thing Trek has ever done, in my opinion. No, Nemesis came out before Enterprise finished, Spartan. It is often cited, although I wasn't able to codify this, as one of the major reasons why Enterprise had the plug pulled on it. Actually, I put Threshold as third. But as with all such things, it gets so bad in the bottom of the barrel that who knows which one is actually the worst. Dungeon 8. Yeah, exactly. They're all total garbage. Which one's worst is just kind of a eh. Dub all of the trash. May God have mercy on your souls. Ancient Tome. Tomb. Jesus, I hate that word. So, best dungeons so far. Let's see. So we've covered Breath of the Wild, which didn't have any good dungeons. That's not true. Some of the DLC trials were actually quite good. Those aren't dungeons, so we're going to eject those. Then we've got Zelda 1. Enough said. Zelda 2. Enough said. Then we've had Link's Awakening. I think we had a couple of pretty good ones in Link's Awakening. Pull that up for a second. Yes, Zelda 1 did have the Nazi fascist suicide Hitler. What else we got these days? I don't know. YouTube sucks. There we go. Just getting it all out there. You know, Enterprise was actually doing well and was definitely improving, Mr. Red. And then the plug was pulled, because, of course... Here we go, Link's Awakening. Looks like the best level for me was level 4, and that makes sense. That was the level where you got the flippers, and that was a very clever level, because you did a lot of backtracking, but each time you were backtracking it was different, because the first time around you don't have the flippers, so you have to navigate around the water, and the second time you do, so you can just push right through it. And there were other cool things they did in that dungeon as well. Okay, so we're definitely using a walkthrough here. Don't worry, when we start to get to the really good Zeldas, in about 3 games, we'll start to have some really good dungeons. Like, I know this is going to sound strange, but as I've already said, in Ocarina of Time, the 3rd dungeon in that game is really, really, really good. Yeah, I was gonna say, what game has the overall best dungeons? Probably Twilight, but Ocarina is pretty high up there if you discount Master Quest. Other than that, Four Swords Adventures doesn't really have dungeons in the strictest sense of the word, but it would probably be Four Swords Adventures. And of course there's Wall Masters. Well, see, the problem with Majora is, A, there's not a lot of dungeons, and B, one of them is the Great Bay. Stone Temple's awesome, legit. And I actually like the Deku Forest area, too. Not a big fan of the Snowy Peak ones. Like, it's not bad, it's just not, like, one of the best. Especially since that's another dungeon in which, oh, you screwed up, time to redo huge sections of the dungeon. In that case, it has the same problem that the Fire Temple has in Ocarina. So, it's literally vertical, right? But that means if you're on an upper level and you fall, have fun getting all the way back up there again. So that can be really aggravating in both cases. What am I doing? Like, there's actually a specific point in the Fire Temple which, if you fall, you have just kind of reset your progress on the entire temple. It's right before you get the hammer, also known as pretty much the end of the dungeon. And trust me, that sucks. Bomb tax scenario, especially since there's no bomb drops in here. These things are never a good sign. Literally never. You see these and you just, you know, you're in for pain. Well, no, Star Trek 6 came out in the middle of TNG, Mike D'Amato. Star Trek was still going. The 3 endings I just mentioned are when Star Trek stopped. Eventually it would be taken up again. But in all 3 cases, Star Trek died for a while. After the end of TOS, after the end of Enterprise, and after the end of Discovery. Although I believe there's some seasons still coming out, so I could be wrong about that. Who knows, we might have a chance to have a proper ending again. If we're talking about in-universe endings, we have plenty of good endings. We have Star Trek 6, we've got the end of TNG, and we've got the end of DS9. I don't want to get too much into Picard Season 3. But I will say I understand why people enjoy it. It's the same reason I enjoy Episode 9. Return of Skywalker, or Rise of Skywalker, whatever it's called. It's Episode 9. If you say so, Mike Romano. Yes, I think Mike Romano's crazy. We gotta kill him. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, Mike Romano, here, you should eat this delicious donut we got for you. Ignore the green coloring and the smoke coming off of it. It's fine. Oh god, double rotating platforms. Oh god, so there's the rotating things and there's switches in this dungeon. Oh my god. To answer you more in full, Mike Romano. Sorry, I'm trying to not lose my place in the walkthrough. Trek in general isn't really in trouble. In fact, Trek has actually been doing pretty well, all things considered. Paramount, not so much. If you've ever heard rumors right now about Paramount looking for buyers, well, those rumors are true. The rumors are more about who specifically might buy them, but they are absolutely shopping around to try and get someone to buy up the company. Now, when I say Paramount's in trouble, I mean they're actually doing perfectly fine and they're still making money. But you know how that goes. The expectations of income are not being met. They need to come up with a shorthand for that. Their greed quota isn't being met? I don't know. We'll figure something out. We can workshop it. That is a real possibility, Mike Romano. Paramount actually has a fairly large amount of what used to be cable television and the old big three networks under its umbrella, so maybe? But it could be worse than Disney, because one of the other companies that's been looking at them is Warner Brothers. Crap, I lost my place. Where am I in the walkthrough? Here we go. There's nothing I've ever wanted more than to have Star Trek and Star Wars on the screen at the same time. You can tell because of how sincere my tone is, and totally absent of any form of sarcasm. Yeah, Paramount, I will say this, Paramount did blow a lot of money on Paramount Plus, and it was a mistake, as it was for most people who decided to go into streaming. Go figure. I didn't have those comics. I had the ones where the X-Men crossed over with Star Trek. Yes, really. They were surprisingly good for what they were. There's even a little bit of a moment where Jean Grey was getting pissy at Kirk because of what they did to Gary Mitchell, thinking that they excised him just because he was a mutant. And Kirk had to be like, no, we did it because he was a psychopath who had delusions of godhood. And she's like, oh, okay. It's a little different. I'm truncating a little bit. It's a good scene. Just please stop falling in the halls. But why? You know what? Hang on, I'm gonna move this a little bit. There we go. God, this is just... There's so much density in this damn place. They would, Bros, if you think about it. Have you seen the hallways in the Enterprise D, Mike? Come on, those things are huge. Whoop, nope. I want to do it from this angle. Oh, almost screwed myself over again. There we go. Oh, that's funny, right? I mean, Xavier always kind of looked like Picard. Wow. Like Stewart. That was sort of the point. Sorry about that delay. I was trying to find where I was in the walkthrough. This is a dungeon, let me tell you. Holy crap. A lot going on here. You notice this is kind of a final exam dungeon? They're throwing every type of puzzle each of the previous dungeons have had so far, including one we're about to do. So that'll be cool. this thing. Could be my kimono. Wouldn't surprise me. But I don't know off the top of my head. Oh god, Darker, that would be awful! Okay. Power Glove. You can now lift heavy objects. Got gauntlets too. Ah, really not that strong. It's apparently those blue statues, and that might actually be it. Yep, we got the Power Glove. What's it do? Nothing. Just like the real one. Speaking of repeating puzzle types. Games that are just overworld? Yeah, that's what Oblivion is. I'm joking. I feel like the answer to that is yes. Like something like Just Cause, like the good Just Cause games. Which would be 2 and 3, by the way. Well, we're just now getting to the frickin', yeah, GTA 5 while we're on the subject. We're just now getting to the mini-boss. How long have we been in here? Okay. Yeah, that level 3 sword with double damage. That's why we have that equipped. Wait until we fight Ganon. Oh, yeah, spoilers, Ganon's in this game. Yeah, the red ring is silly. Alright, sorry, spoilers. I didn't mean to spoil it. Sorry. Hey, Baron. It's better than Seasons, but it's still pretty rough around the edges. And thank you for the sub. It's okay, so let's see if I can remember your usual, because I probably can't. Let's see. We're gonna go with the Kirby block. And then we're going to go with Super Sex Adventure 35. And then... I can't think of something else that's funny. Actually, that would make a lot of sense in Oceans. Help me out, Baron. I got Kirby block. That's all I got. Yes, the curvy block. Yakuza block 1. And Hitman 3, thank you. Yes, the curvy block. It's, so we get your hours with the Lore Runner. Today we're recognizing all the curvy women in gaming. Starting with Shantae. What am I doing? Okay, so left, one screen. And then left, another screen. It's me. Kill people instantly. As soon as I can, of course. You know, you gave me this brand new power-up. I haven't used it once yet. Just a little counterintuitive. I know we're about to, but like this is several screens of not using the power-up you just got. That was weird dungeon design. Oh, we're still not using it. Okay, okay. I will admit, someone mentioned something earlier, you know, are there good dungeons in Zelda series? And I know that this is completely unfair, and we are deliberately doing the worst games before we do the better games. But I freely admit, several times here, I'm thinking, do I actually like Zelda dungeons? Are they actually good? Am I just gaslighting myself? Don't worry. We'll get to good Zeldas eventually. I swear, we'll get there. I swear we'll get there. Please, just give me 5 more runs. Just give me 5 more runs. We'll get to a good Zelda, I swear. We probably can lift that block, but we're not supposed to. So we won't. See, dungeons are usually my favorite part of Zelda games. Which, again... I do think the Oracle's games are a bit too long, which is funny, because Minish should probably be pretty short from what I'm told. Again, it's been a while since I played Minish, so I don't remember exactly. We got the slate. 1 of 4 items we need to progress through this dungeon. How big is this place? I'm just... Wow! What is with this? I was thinking ages would be way shorter than seasons, but I don't know if that's true anymore. Good God. Okay. I don't think there's a bad dungeon in Twilight Princess. I don't think there's a single dungeon in Twilight Princess that will not get at least 1 positive. Make of that what you will. Oh my God, this is it. It's been like 10 minutes since we got the power glove, but we're finally going to use it. Yes. Worth it. Okay. I feel better. I feel better. Okay, whoops. I mean, honestly, I'd love a proper remake of these games, but you know me. I'd love that for most games. Well, there's the boss key, so cool. Don't worry, we're nowhere near the end of the dungeon. Oh, I remember being stuck on this exact puzzle for a minute. Or maybe it wasn't this one. This is just simple. Maybe it's... Okay, I'm wrong. I'm dumb, ignore me. There's one of these that I was stuck on for a while. Might have been one of the ones we already did. Oh, you know what? It was probably the one we did already do, like 2 or 3 dungeons ago. Where you had to get, like, lower left and then lower right and then upper, like, blue, yellow, red. You remember that? Also, a lot of color-themed stuff. Huh? It's almost like the other game they were working on, the color-themed game. Got a lot of its bones put into ages. Go figure. Yes, Baron. Done. 100%. Question. What's the difference between the protagonists? How do they play differently? Ooh, so each one can only have their specific set lineup of Pokemon. And each one would have to be designed really specifically. Not just like, you know, hey, this one has fire types, but, you know, this one leans heavily on status effects. This one does primarily buffs in order to set up for a fight. This one is just straight hits, but has low everything else. I like that. There's a lot of build potential with that. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with Pokemon. For those of you who've played Diablo 3, that reminds me of the Challenge Rifts. Those of you who have not played Diablo 3, you could pop in and say, hey, I want to do a Challenge Rift, and it gives you a specific class, a specific build, and a specific equipment, and it says, here you go. Figure it out. And you just have to make this random build work. And by random, I, of course, mean a specific manually crafted build. But it's really cool. Hang on, I gotta find where I'm at here. Puzzles. Okay, so up. Slate number 2. I mean, when we were doing that gym management sim game, which is still a game I want to make someday, one of the main mechanics we came up with was a prestige meter. And it was there to reward players for being creative and inventive and using lower-level teams, because if you just had the best teams with the best setups and just smashed everything, your prestige would tank, and everyone would consider you the unfair gym, and people would start coming there, and eventually the gym would be ruined and game over. So we could lean on something similar. Rewarding the player for being creative and punishing them for not. I don't know. Random thoughts. Oh, god damn it, I have the wrong thing equipped. You'll do. I haven't saved in a minute. Let's do that just in case. Okay, I think I know what it wants me to do here. Oof, okay. Okay. I'll be here a minute. Whoops. And there's everyone's favorite sound. Oh my god. That control issue I mentioned? Yeah, trying to push against the tide involves tapping. I can't die here. This would be such a run back. It would be so long and so arduous to run back to this part of the game. But this part of the dungeon. Yeah, there's a second screen of this nonsense. In case you missed that. Okay, so put that there. I hate these controls. It hasn't really been an issue until now, but this is insanity. And honestly, hard on my thumb, too. You know, for the most part, I was kind of neutral on this dungeon. It's too long, of course, but... you know. You know, it's funny, Ocarina has a section similar to this. It sucks a little bit less, though. This is Dungeon 8, the Ancient Tomb. This is, for all intents and purposes, the last dungeon of the game. There's technically a dungeon after this. Actually, there's technically 2 dungeons after this. But this is the final actual dungeon. This is Turtle Rock. Yes, the guessing game will cut off probably in about an hour at this rate. So far, I'm pretty sure we've spent more time in here than the last dungeon. That's impressive, considering the last dungeon was like 50 minutes. Okay, that was way easier. I had to say something. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, me too, Inosians. That's why I backed off. Okay. Remember, I walked into this room with full health because I knew it was coming. Oh my god! Okay. Oh sure, let's let ourselves drift. So here's the previous room again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Negative just for those rooms. Regardless of whatever I decided to call the dungeon. That's insanity. That's awful. You know what they should do, Yura? They should do a reality TV. Where, like, it's just people sitting there watching reality TV. And they're not reacting to it, they're just sitting there like... Yeah, complete dead face. I mean, at that point, that's just a typical React channel, so what the hell ever. Anyways, okay, so... What am I doing? I've completely lost track of where I'm at the walkthrough. 3 down. Bloop, bloop, Dakota. Dungeon is gigantic. Yeah, me too. We already covered it over in the other game. Temple of the Ocean King. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Can we just kill him, Zactaf? Just get a sniper going. He won't see it coming. Get a sniper 2 miles that way. Dead. Done. I like how the guide actually says, make sure you refill your health in this room. That's worrisome. Considering what I just went through. Couldn't find my croissant for a second there. It's pudding, Mr. Red, obviously. Oh, screw you, Keys. Whatever, let's kill the Keys. You have earned your death, Keys. Savor it. The last thing you will know, the end of your pitiful little lives, is to be killed by the one true Lord of the Triforce. Fourth slate. Final slate. Surely we're close to the end of the dungeon, right? Right. Dr. Pepper, maybe? I don't know. Good pudding. God damn it, Blade. Ah! Ah! No, we get to the thing and it's like, all right, let's put him in. Plop. Woo! Yeah, okay, What? Oh my god, this is another loop spot. If we do... Let's save. If we do this section wrong, we have to do the entire dungeon to get back here. No, seriously. So hopefully I didn't just screw that up. That's why I indulged in a save state. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, there's actually directions here in case you screw up that screen. That's just insane. Okay. Thank God, we're almost at the end. We're almost there, everybody. I should have been timing this. This has to be an hour. We used the Power Glove once. We're about to use it a second time. Here it is. Ready for it? Ready for it? Okay, that's it. That's it. We're done. Hope you enjoyed that. Last time. Andros returns. You know, I bet that's why that pit is there, so I can't do what I was just trying to do. Phase 2. Come here. Come here. This is a great boss fight. By the way, you can only damage him with bombs here, if you're wondering what I'm doing. You have to get a bomb up from the front of him. So if he's below you, you can't really damage him. And you have to time it right, like that, so it's exploding when he's crushing it. By the way, this guy has 4 forms. This is form 2. There we go. Form 3. Now we need to shoot him in the back. God damn it. Hey, Vandalia. I hope it went well for you, at least. Round 4. I don't even have 3 hearts left. I hate you, game. That sucked. Gained the falling star. Which is, of course, an essence of time, even though that makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, that last phase wasn't bad, actually. Hell, even the first phase wasn't terrible. The second phase sucked, and the third phase was just irritating. You've gathered all the essences of time. Now I can create something that'll aid you. Please visit me after you've grown up. I'll wait for you no matter how long. Thanks. Thank. Okay. I gotta collect my thoughts a little bit, because that just sucked. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. This is post-LTTP, pre-Link's Awakening, so that means he's probably 7, knowing Japanese media. No, it's fine. We'll make him 5. Final offer. I mean, he is the time traveler at this point. Literally. No, not the hero of time. Different guy. Actually, I don't remember how old Link is in Ocarina, physically. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I mean, the canonical ages are kind of dumb in several cases. For example, in Zelda 2, Link is 16 years old. Which means in Zelda 1 he was 10. So, no. Well, he wasn't originally supposed to be 10. They retconned that when they were making Zelda 2. He was originally supposed to be in his 20s. Paladin, right? Kind of an Aragorn, follow along kind of a deal. I saw that too, Great Hilia. Even though it makes no sense whatsoever and is stupid, but I think I've made my opinion on the official timeline very clear at this point. Ah, damn, it doesn't actually list his ages here. Ah, that's whatever. Moving on. Hey, whatever. I'm 10 years old. Yeah, uh-huh. Sure you are, buddy. If you put a gun to my head, I would say this Link is... let's say 22, I think. That's enough time for him to have already been an adult in LTTP, have some time after LTTP to recoup, recover, and then have his adventure in Holodrum. Let's get all 8 essences and know their power. Thanks to you, time flows through me again, and I remember all I had forgotten. I'm the Guardian of Nehru, Oracle of Ages. My Maku Seed can only be used by a hero who knows the powers of the essences of time. That's you, by the way. Yep, huh? No, I've been adding pluses and minuses. It looks like the script's working. Oh, wait, no, the script's clearly not working. Why is the script clearly not working? What went wrong? What went wrong? I bet you money that's what went wrong. No, I think I know what's going on here. Something really irritating. I'll fix it. Hang on. Desktop main QA. OBS. Negatives. That is not working correctly. Okay. Cool. Just do this. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this stupid script. You know, shut up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was right. It is exactly what I thought it was. I'm having to repoint a bunch of files. Don't worry about it. There. No, I'm afraid not, Spartan. With this, you should be trying to evil forces. Lore, your struggles seem fruitless. You two done? This world is ours to manipulate. No matter how much you struggle, the dark rites will begin soon. And these lasses are mere bugs. Bugs before a fire. Ah, my dad turned to stone. I know it's hard, but don't give up. If you maintain hope, I'm sure your father will play with you like he used to. You know, Zelda. Remember our name as if it were sorrow, the name of Twinrova. The evil king's revival begins. Oh, I shouldn't say this, but a world of sorrow is a world doomed. Yeah? You must stop Queen Ambi at the Black Tower and cast down Varan. Okay, let's go. Why is this? Hello? Duh? Like new dad? So the good news is the Black Tower isn't, like, super long. Like I said, we've kind of already done the final dungeon. But I do want to do one thing before we go do the final dungeon. I can't remember where it is. This is kind of a just in case. I just don't feel like dealing with this elsewise. Although, actually, let's bump into Maple here. Maple. Maple. Give me your stuff! Aw, she didn't have it. I'm sad. I was hoping for a free potion. I guess we have to buy things that we want. Of course, I can't remember where the shop is. This brain havery is not something I'm known for. Evil Link. He's just a bandit. He's courageously robbing people all the time. Now, just in case, we're actually going to go ahead and get a hard save here. Just to make sure. And we're going to grab some save states, just to be sure. So you remember the last dungeon in the previous game, right? It was just 3 rooms filled with enemies, and each one of them was a red room. So what do you think the final dungeon is going to be of this game? So, Laura, you finally made it. I came to destroy Varan. Varan has taken control of Queen Ambi, right? And to beat Varan, I must defeat Queen Ambi. Well, Queen Ambi, Varan, I'll destroy the both of you, and the people of this age and of our age will have peace. What will happen to me? Lord, don't forget me. I mean, I think of you as a friend. Who are you again? Like, I'd love to care about your big, valiant sacrifice, but if you were never born, then I won't remember you, because you were never born. I was researching the past, found something awful. Ralph is a descendant of Queen Ambi. He's going to now die because he's going to go kill him, and yeah, I already got this, thanks. What you just heard was a whole lot of "we're counting on you," by the way. Alright, this is it. The Black Tower. The most evil of all evil places ever to evil the history of evil. Nice music, at least. Well, they were Frisco-born. Past tense. It's not bad, act. Oh, by the way, after we kill the final boss, we'll go ahead and chop off the guessing game. So, heads up, if you haven't gotten your guess in, the HUD is up to date now. And there is, not too much time left. So yeah, we could actually have gone up here earlier, but once we get to this point, we couldn't progress. We need the 7 wise sages in order to unlock the tower. I don't know. We need the coupons to unlock access to the tower. I don't know what you want from me. Ee-hee-hee-hee. Lord, your struggles seem fruitless. Behold, time has been disrupted. Yeah, since like the beginning of the game. People have lost all joy and are filled with sorrow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, the time comes. Already the flame of sorrow is lit. Flames of sorrow and destruction burn brightly. Only the flame of despair remains. When the 3 flames are lit, we will offer the sacrifice and complete the dark rites. Then the evil king shall return. So here's the actual final dungeon song. Hey, Russ. Get your guess in if you haven't, or if you care. You are not required to care. Caring is optional. I mean, that was true since Zelda 2, so yeah, it's nothing really new, that Dahlia. It's true, Spartan. Oh my god. Okay, fine. New tactic. So now I've looped. Bunch of Lionels. Like you do. Okay, so I need mystery seeds. I need the swap thing. Probably not, Bragwin. Here's a better question. How'd they get up here? Lionels are not small. They're four-legged giants. You must be Ralph of Amby's line. Ha! I have no time for such a small fry. Be gone with you. Or do you mean to fight me? Don't make me laugh. Fool, this is the body of Amby's, your ancestor. If you slay me, this is the third time we've said this. Do you still wish to fight? Trickster, fine. If I slay you, I vanish. Maybe it is terrifying. But if I must, I must. To do nothing and live isn't just me. Just isn't me. Then it will mean nothing. I will destroy you to protect the people of this age. And to protect Nehru, my one true love. Oh, lore. Because of my kindness, young Ralph still lives. But you still attack me. If you damage Amby's body, Ralph will vanish. You can't intend to end your dear friend's life by your own hand. Plus is the gameplay, Russ. I do like it overall. And it was way ahead of its time. Pretty sure I've given it a positives. If I haven't, I'll double check that. Couldn't do it. Don't look. Don't look the fool. Yeah. Stay here, Ralph. I'm gonna go beat the boss. You come despite my warning. Do you not value your life, or are you a mere fool? Regardless, it won't be easy. I'll teach you your place. I'll not be as kind as before, even though this is actually the exact same fight as last time. No, seriously, exact same fight. It's even the same layout if you're paying attention. Now, she does start to summon them things, because, you know, she's evil. Because, you know, that's what evil people do. It's very, very normal. She's got this insect fae thing going on. It's pretty gross. Would not bang. 0 out of 10. I never expected to be beaten by this boy. What happened? I feel as though I've been caught in a bad dream. As if pure evil had inhabited my body. Well, fun thing. That's pretty much exactly what happened. I must leave at once. I see worry in your eyes. I should have done as I was told. Well done. I thought I might possess you this time. Perhaps you have a different flavor from that fool Ralph. You've seen me like this before, but this is my true form. You'll regret making me show my true might. Sorry. So now she's a weird bug thing. I'll give you reasons to fear Varan, sorceress of shadows, queen of twilight. So let's fix our buttons here a little bit. This should not have happened to me. Alright, so we've actually got a phase 3, believe it or not. Laura, you alright? Laura, you did it. Even I thought it was over this time, but Nehru was there. She can't always remain helpless. I'm gonna train so I'll be able to protect Nehru on my own. We've finally beaten Veron. We've definitely done it. Everything's cool forever. You won't get away so easily. How cold of you to run off and leave me all alone. But my, aren't you courageous? You've spoiled all my plans. I hope to avoid revealing this vile shape. You'll pay for my humiliation with your life. Now, Lord, it's your turn to taste despair. And the fear of death! She's a turtle. She's a turtle. The spider makes sense. The mantid makes sense. The wasp makes sense. But why a turtle? I've always wondered this, and I don't have an answer for you. Like, just... Hang on, so I just need to memorize something really quick. So, turtle is sword. Cool. Spider? Yep, okay. Spider is bomb. And bee is sword again. Okay, so bee's the only one I care, or spider's the only one I care about. Alright, cool. Okay, so let's get our bombs ready. This is effectively the final boss. Even though there's a fight after this. Okay, so now we're in spider form. Of course. First thing we're going to do is going to miss completely, like you do. My body withers, but you are too late. My role was to disrupt the currents of time, to flood humanity in sorrow. The despair that fills this land has already passed through this tower and onto Twin Rova. I see it burning blue. The flame of sorrow. Etc., 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 etc. Ugh, excuse me. I'll be waiting, Lord, to haunt you and the evil king. Ganon, dun dun dun, will plunge the world into darkness. Lord, what's happening inside? I'm fine. So glad you're safe. Thank goodness. You really beat Veron, didn't you? Nice work. You're amazing, huh, Queen Abby? Oh, she saw you get shut in and turned and ran. Sounds so dismissive. Yeah, the queen ran away. It was whatever. What? Are you gonna take on Ralph? Laura, you're safe. I just called my knights from the palace to help, since you were locked inside the tower. Don't startle me like that. I thought Veron's tricks had gotten you. Again. Laura, thanks to you, everyone's back to normal. I thank you. We did it! Woo! Victory! Those poor bunnies. Probably not, no, Trixie. Laura, my respect for you has grown. I thought it was over when you got locked in the tower. I never thought you'd outdo me. Lord, it's terrible. Zelda. Oh, Zelda. Listen, just as the petrified townsfolk began to get better, Zelda and I cheered up a boy who was crying, and then suddenly, lightning! Or you could just show the event, rather than, you know, explaining it, then showing it. Wandering about, you foolish princess. We found you, Princess Zelda. You were out in the open, not hidden at all. Well, that hope you have for the people, we'll snuff it out, and you shall light the flame of despair. Well, I didn't want to tell you this, Triaxia. The sacrifice is in our grasp. When Zelda, the people's hope, vanishes, this land will be stricken with despair. See, they're evil. Long-awaited flame of despair finally burns. The flames of... That was fast. They kidnap her, and like 10 seconds later, despair sweeps the land. It took the whole game for the other two flames to get lit. Flames of sorrow, despair, and destruction burn with the dark powers our disasters have wrought. Here comes. Come now to the three flames. Come from the darkest depths. Come Ganon, the evil king. Laura, the hero, you have overcome many trials and gained knowledge of the essences of time and nature. Only you can defeat Twinrova. Mystical power fills your body. So if you haven't guessed, tough. I give you like 30 minutes. Time, nature, hero of the essences, I am Din, Oracle of Seasons. Hurry, you've beaten Varan, but Twinrova's plans are thwarted. The powers of the evil king are growing. Powers of we oracles will guide you to Princess Zelda. Cast down Twinrova and stop the evil King Ganon's revival. Surely you can do it. We're counting on you. And where's Furore? Furore? Are you here? No? Okay. Just, thought I'd ask, maybe if you want to make an appearance. May the divine protection of the Triforce be with the hero, the essence of time and nature, and no third thing whatsoever. I mean, Link is wearing green. So maybe we are Furore. Checking something. Oh, what did it say? I haven't even been looking, but well. Yeah, bombs. Very explosive. I mean, it's accurate. Oh, right, I remember this. I admit I did actually figure this one out back in the day, just by logic. The eyes look in all sorts of directions, but there's one thing that's common amongst them, and that is the one direction they don't look in. So since that's the only static variable amongst them, that's where we go. So, Laura, you finally reached the altar. Father, we can't have you scampering about up here, so we've dragged you in here. The flames of sorrow, destruction, and despair burn brightly. The return of the evil King Ganon approaches. You know this because we've said this 30 times! I'm giving a negative for empty text. This is stupid. This isn't even something that you can argue. It's like, oh, well, you're not supposed to play this all in one bundle. This is just the outro. This is just the third quest thing. Anyways. The holy sacrifice Zelda is all that remains. When we call Ganon's spirit to the vessel, it'll be done. You can't stop us. Prepare to meet your doom. Let's do it! Yeah, you get where this is going. Yeah, hit one. I had two. Holy crap. No, this totally sucks. Like, I get that they were trying to replicate the Twin Rova fight from Ocarina, but what? I did not think you would get so far, but I shall not fail like Nox and Onyx and Veron. It's actually a straight-up typo. See my true power. We'll sacrifice you so the evil king can return. Listen, Nox is what they call him, you know. It's Nox to his friends, you know. I mean, it's not like they were trying so hard to be a remix of Zelda 1 that they decided to keep the typos too. Am I supposed to do something when she goes into form? Let's find out. Apparently it is seeds. Sure, why not? Okay, that's just unfair game. One more boss fight. Ganon's return was but a step away, Lore. It's not over. Our rights have failed, but by sacrificing this body, Ganon will return. So if I remember correctly, this is toned down a little bit, but yeah, they need blood in order to bring back Ganon, hence the thing in Zelda 2. So since we just killed them, they shed their blood on it in order to bring Ganon back. So the actual final boss is Ganon. He hits like a goddamned truck. Destroy all. Kill. And remember, canonically, the reason Ganon is such an idiot in Zelda 1 is specifically because of this. God, he hits hard. Oh yeah, if you don't have the level 3 sword, you actually have to use spin attacks to damage him. At all. I am the evil king. Ganon. And he's dead. I believe that is time. Lore, it's ended. Thank you, Lore. You halted the completion of the rites that would have revived Ganon. Since they could not sacrifice me in their final fight, their powers of darkness can revive only a mindless, raging Ganon. Your power, wisdom, and courage were able to prevent Twinrova's planned resurrection of Ganon. Now hope and peace can return to the hearts of the people. Thank you. You are a true hero. You should go on a boat. I get a vibe, right? You should get on a ship, take a trip out by the southern islands, you know? Castle's crumbling now that the powers of Shadow wane. We must get out of here. Do you have a convenient teleport, Zelda? What do we do? Zelda. Okay, sure. Oh, you did it. I know you could do. Leave this to me. Tree, if you could do this all along, maybe you could... Okay. Welcome back, Lore. Now the world is at peace. I knew you could do it, Lore. Mwah! And I knew you'd come back. Mwah! Welcome back, Zelda. And you too, Lore. It's all over, isn't it? Yes, we finally beat the Oracle's games. I know you'd find a way, Lore. Let's dance together again. Zelda, I'm glad to see you return safely. Lore, you're as expected. I always believe in you. Lore, the three Triforces on your left hand symbolize power, wisdom, and courage. These are the marks of the hero who is fated to appear when peace crumbles in Hyrule. Yeah, remember, we technically have the whole Triforce right now, not just courage, because of the events of LTTP. With the essences of nature and time and the courage you possess, you have fought back the powers of evil. The guidance of the Triforce has made you into this legendary hero. Yeah, the Triforce gets all the credit for that. And we get a kiss on the cheek. Worth it. Right in front of our wife, too. That's bold. Yep, we have saved the world for the... Well, saved the country. So we've saved 3 countries. I wonder if we could save a fish, too. That'd be a real trick. Damn it, I always knew I was secretly a bunch of golden triangles made by some bored aliens. Wow, that bear has gotten a lot better at flying. Holy crap. We got Ricky, Russ. Flavio. Ah, Flavio laughs. He needs... Yes, adventure and romance and money. I mean... This pixel art is good today. I stand by that. This is almost GBA level of quality, which is funny, because the same team will now be making a GBA game, and that is the next game we'll be playing after the lunch break. Yeah, they're guiding us off to the ocean now, as you can see. That's not really a joke. The implication here is that the Triforce was guiding us towards the Windfish because the Windfish was in trouble. That kind of tracks. The end. And I'm wrapping up the first phase of the audit right now. Almost every level positive, or negative, excuse me, we gave us towards the end of the game. That's a pity. Well, we'll find out in a second if it scores better than Seasons. You know, that's a good question. Why is there, like, no anything here? Here, I can fix this. I can fix this. I have a water playlist. Oh, I look forward to it, Shadow Machine. Probably in a few months, but still. No, I usually can't hear music in my showers. Oh, music is always playing in my head, you kidding me? If it's not, it's playing in my ears. There's not really a lot of other options there. One way or another, this is a shorter game than Seasons. I kind of felt like it was, but I wasn't sure. Hey, by the way, Diabeepus, if you're there, a while ago you won the guessing game, but you put it towards 2 things that were already funded. So if you want to pick 2 more things, that would be awesome. I still have that written down. It was like a week ago or something at this point. I forget what it was, because now it's Modern Warfare 2R, which is funded. It wasn't Forza Horizon, it was something else. Why would you do that, Ross? Also, don't those not really work? Dontro. Yeah, Dontro was the other one. You're right. Alright, let's do the audit, the second of the audits. Yeah, most people don't like hearing that they snore. I actually happen to know that I don't snore. But that's because I only snore if I sleep in a very specific position, usually on my back. If I do, I will wake myself up with my snoring. I can't sleep through my own snoring. Damn it, Associates! I got it already! Ah! This is Donkey Kong Country Returns, specifically. Great game. I recommend it. On the 3DS. Hope it comes out on the Switch or the Switch 2 someday. Fun fact, we've covered several Zelda games, all of which are connected to each other. How many of them have gotten external continuity positives, do you think? That's 1, 2, Link's Awakening, Oracle of Seasons, and Oracle of Ages. That's 5. 5 games. How many of those do you think got an external continuity positive? I have beaten Tropical Freeze. I have 100%ed Tropical Freeze. The answer is, of course, none of them. No positives so far. Hitman 3, you got it. No negatives so far. It's mostly just been like, hey, it's there, totally, wink wink. And that's about the extent of it. Forza Horizon 5. Okay, I can finally add this to the need to be logged donations. Yeah, Phantom, I think you're right. Phantom, it's 2 games from now, will be our first time where external continuity would actually matter. And ditto for Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks will probably get a negative for external continuity, but we'll get there when we get there. This was more fun than Seasons. I certainly had some issues by the end of the game. But overall, definitely a more enjoyable game than Seasons. And much more memorable, whatever it's worth. Yeah, even the soundtrack was better. Go figure. So that is plus 10 to story, already better. Immediately. Still not at Link's Awakening levels, but I mean, come on. Oh, right. I'm stupid. I haven't prepped this for... I'm sorry, it's such a new concept, I actually forgot about it. Hang on. Sorry. I'm dumb. Let's get rid of this. whatever. So hang on. So skip past the initial cutscenes. Let's get to the first actual dungeon. Here you go. I would agree with that, Russ. Seasons leads into Ages better. The benefits are more apparent in Ages. Ages is a better conclusion. But if for whatever reason, you know, by whatever circumstance, if you only have the availability of one game, just play Ages. I would also recommend a walkthrough for both games. There is some questionable stuff in both of them. I also think the overworld was better designed in Ages, going back to the thing I talk about so much when it comes to these games. Level 1. I do think Seasons has a better kit. Barely, but still something to mention. Having said that, I also think Seasons has a worse kit. And the specific reason why is because... God, what way to ruin a really cool item, right? I believe this is specifically being captured... actually, I don't know what this is on. This is on a GBC. So, I don't know, Dakota. I like the idea of Link freaking out as he's trying to get to the next room. Alright, go! There's the boss. And the boss is dead. Replayability? Question mark. How's that work, Russ? Keeping in mind, New Game Plus is a separate category from replayability. It's a good question, Monobrent. I'm not sure. There's only so much stuff carries over. So starting with all the rings is something I already accounted for. Because, I mean, we did it this playthrough. So we got the red ring. Let me make sure I did give that positive. Pretty sure I did. If I didn't, then I need to go fix that. Yep, there it is. Okay, good, good, good. I haven't given that to this one. Valve is making a game? Would be my response to you, Act. A hero MOBA shooter. Well, that sounds like the most terrible idea in the universe, and something I have active negative interest in. So, I suppose that answers you, Act. Document. There it is. $35 and $26. I just closed the damn thing. $35 and $26. This freaking thing. Oracle of Ages. let's do a direct comparison with Oracle of Seasons, shall we? Story. Oracle of Seasons had a net +4. Ages has +10. That's 0.2 density for seasons and 0.7 density for ages. That's a 70% ratio for seasons and an 85% ratio for ages. Big improvement in all fronts. Gameplay. Seasons got a net -3. Ages got a net +9. That's -0.2 per hour on seasons and 0.6 per hour on ages. The ratio of seasons was 47%. The ratio of ages is 57%. So, shoving it forward there, meaning we do once again have a positive golden number of... Drumroll, please. I gotta put the guessing game to you one here. It was just an idea that sparked into my mind in the shower the other day, and I was like, you know what, sure. Give people something to actually look at while I'm doing all this boring paperworky stuff. And it pulls some of the pressure off me, too, because one of my biggest worries is being boring while doing the audit, but I don't want to rush the audit, right? I don't want to screw up the audit, because if I do, first of all, it creates more work for me, and second of all, it makes the review inaccurate, which is kind of against the point. $39.53. Not great, I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm never going to play this game again. But that is still a press up. That is still a fairly big jump up from Seasons, and sits it rather thoroughly in positive territory, net positive territory. Yeah, for a Game Boy Zelda game, especially a game that had as many issues as this game had in terms of its production and development cycle, that's pretty impressive, all things considered. So next, I got some paperwork to do. I got some lunch to eat. After this, we're playing Minish Cap. We'll see how that one works. And yes, I already wrote down the Shadow Machine one, by the way. So congrats, Shadow Machine. See you next time.